You get a brick. You get a brick. You get a brick. Everybody's getting bricks out here today. Yay! Welcome back to episode 63 of the Shootout Podcast. What are you laughing for, bro?
When you talk about bricks, bro.
Bro, there's loads of bricks out here today. Like every sneaker is sitting at this moment in time. So and bricks build houses. You know, everybody loves to use that popular term. Yeah, that's a brick. Yo, I hate that word, but you know, bricks build houses. Without a brick, you can't kind of put the special stuff inside.
No, that's great. That's that's pretty genius from a sneaker perspective because you build your collection based on what you can get your hands on, and the more stuff you can get your hands on, the more you build the bricks.
It's the bricks that you can get your hands on, but it's absolutely gorgeous because you know, like everybody's got to experience getting some of those really, really supreme, unique sneakers. But then, like, when they come around every so often, but you know, sometimes you gotta go to the shop and buy that like Jordan 1 that's sitting, or you just have to love. Yeah, you have to love the sneakers that are sitting there because it doesn't really matter if they're bricks or not. But if it's such a great sneaker, you'd buy it. So that's the whole term. And sometimes people just say they're bricks because they're sitting, but doesn't mean it's not an awesome sneaker.
Yo, hold on. Tell everybody what they need to know right quick because we finna have this conversation. This is about to be a really good conversation. Let's make sure we tell everybody to make sure they follow us on all platforms, on the audio, all the audio platforms. We on there. Instagram 808 Kicks ATL, love Kicks Custom.
That's the one.
TikTok loves Kicks Custom. Shootout Podcast. We appreciate everybody. So on my review, let's go on and get into it.
Oh, bro, you turned that review around really quick. I was surprised because I was like, yo, that's a dope review. But yeah, what we're talking about today is the Jordan 1 Lucky Greens. These came out this weekend, bro.
Yo, on the review for this, I came to the reason it was so short because I'm like, it's a green Jordan 1, bro.
Yeah.
With a black toe, right?
Yep.
It's not pine green. It's not a collab. It's not, but this is like the same quality as the smoke gray.
Yeah.
Or the royal toe.
You know what the thing is? The quality.
You know what I'm
saying? The quality on that of that Lucky Green is dope, bro. I like it. I felt it, and it feels baby soft. I'm not even joking. Like the leather on that feels soft-ish. It's got a unique smell to that as well. It's got like a Jordan 1 smell, but not a Jordan 1 smell. If you know what I mean? Yeah. And this one you're not taking the smell like your L because it's sitting. How you know, it was really funny when you did a review. Somebody actually said, "Oh, are they still available?"
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but that's the great thing about it. That you said in your review 2 weeks ago, or no, 2 years ago, that would have been gone. That would have been dusted.
We know it, bro. We know it. I mean, think about some of the shoes that we got. The ones that we got. The Fusion. The Fusion was kind of like the last one that was really, really hyped like that. That was
those hard to get. The Fusion for you guys.
Yeah. They. It was a lot of them. It was a whole lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was popping up everywhere because the late shipment thing was still a factor. But, bruh, a lot of the ones that we've been getting over the past few years, they're just as good as the Laneys that just came out.
Oh, bro.
They're just as good as these Lucky Greens, but people was going crazy for them just because of the circumstances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, something like the Laney, you can actually walk in the store and see the Laney one on the shelf. It's is lightweight amazing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this with you because basically I wanted to do this kind of with you for a little while, but all right, so loose shoes are dumped, right? And this is 3 unique colorways, right? That Jordan ones have come out with over the last couple of years because these Jordan ones they come out with like regular colorways, like you could see like a green and a blue or a red and a black toe and a red toe and all of that stuff, right? But then once in a while they'll drop like a biohack, or they'll drop like a fusion, or they'll drop like a brotherhood, or they'll drop like a laney. Now your choice today is loose shoes are dumped, the laneys, the fusions, or the brotherhoods.
Oh man, I'm dumping.
I wanted to do that.
The fusion, the quality on the fusion ones, the majority of the people that I know that bought that shoe say the quality is outstanding. And the quality was outstanding on my pair, but I got rid of. But yeah, I will probably dump the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood was dope.
Yeah,
I think it was just wrong.
Yeah, but that's the only sneaker that had that's the only sneaker that had a meaning as well.
Yeah,
like fraternity.
I think the color was wrong. They shouldn't have did that with the color.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna dump that. I'm gonna lose the fusion, and
you're gonna keep the Laney.
Yeah.
Yo, I would say the same thing.
The red on the tongue don't bother me because we got the Pine Green 2.0.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, 3.0.
Yeah, that's one of Dill's favorite sneakers as well. But I was thinking yesterday, and shout out to Chris's Dope, because Chris's Dope got a brotherhood, not brotherhood, bloodlines, and he suede it out, right? And I was thinking, and because he suede it out, the overlay panels, and it's soft to the touch. Now this is me thinking, yo, I should just go grab one of these Laneys and turn it into the original Laney with the suede on the the suede on the toe box and the suede in the back. Then basically make it the same material, but that it was with the originals.
Oh no.
I was hoping for a better response.
That sounds like a lot of work.
I was expecting a better response from you, like, yeah, go do it, bro. It looks sick. But you're like, nah.
Nah, I'm thinking about it for me. You can do it. Do it if that's what you want to do, bro. Why not?
I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to do it because basically it's like maybe we can turn it to the same material blocks for the first Laneys, but the Laneys, the quality on the Laneys is crazy. The Elephant Jordan ones are crazy. There's a lot of Jordan ones that are absolutely crazy, but these are all bricks that we're talking about. Oh, technically what resellers will call bricks because they don't go for much value. So you can understand the terminology, but I just don't like to mess with that terminology.
Look, man,
in person.
Let's just say it. Let's just say it like it is. The hype on Jordan 1s is not the same.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to go further than that as far as being descriptive about it.
But then people would argue with you and say you're wrong because the Travis Scott ones do numbers and it's so popular, but that's a collaboration. Yeah, exactly. That's a limited collaboration. But sneakers are more accessible, and sneakers are sitting. A lot of all the sneakers are sitting, which is awesome. And a lot of I was reading during the whole COVID era. A lot of people have left it since then because we've been out of COVID since how long now? Maybe a year and a half to 2.
Year. I give it a good
year. So
year.
You give it a good year, and basically a lot of people just kind of thought, you know what, let me just walk away from this because I just don't want to be here because it's too much hard work because I've got the regular 9 to 5 maybe possibly, or I could make money off other things, and a lot it's like I said, it's a fad Pokemon and crypto and all of that stuff, and we've been saying this for quite a while. But the people that need to be here and always will be here are still here. So basically, we're always going to be here and just keep carrying on with a lot of stuff. And I do get the other responses today, this morning, I was uploading clips of the podcast, and somebody goes, "Nobody cares." Like, you might not care. I don't care. So it's like now that the bubbles burst, a lot of people just don't think it's trendy to be into sneakers anymore, and it becomes a bit more geekish again. But who cares? Like, you rock what you like, you wear what you like. Everybody's got their poison, and ours is sneakers at the moment.
Yeah.
So,
but I did want to give a shout out to a guy that nobody talks about. I don't think I ever heard his name before. One of the greatest designers in sneaker history. My guy, Sergio Lozano, the designer of the Air Max 95.
ooh.
Also, the designer of the Nike Diamond Turf 96 Max.
Yeah.
That I managed to get my hands on this week. I'm super happy about.
You've been hunting that for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I found out that no wonder I love that Diamond Turf so much, because I love the Air Max 95 Neon as much as I love that Neon shoe. It was designed by the same dude. What do you know?
It explains a lot. It definitely explains a lot why you would kind of dig that as well. But it's good. It's good. So I wanted to raise. At the start of this podcast, I wanted to raise a question to you, right? And one of the questions was, do you reckon UA and do you reckon fakes are exactly the same? Because obviously there's a lot of I wanted to just know, because I was thinking this for quite a while, and I've had a discussion over the years. And one of the question was, UAs are unauthorized; they haven't been stamped by Nike, and they come from the same factory. And fakes are fakes, which are designed off other real sneakers, and they kind of try to match the materials and all of that stuff. So there's a distinctive difference, and this is why some people find it easier to rock with UAs than real pairs, because UAs come from the same factory, apparently. So the question is there any difference between UAs and fakes in your opinion?
Not really. Because I don't know how much of that I want to believe, and I know. See, that UA thing, that's like a subculture inside of sneaker culture too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out here that really are really knowledgeable about the UA situation. I choose not to go down that dark path. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a dark path where you dealing with people on whatnot and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They come to you. They come find you too. You know. I know you get messages all the time. The message all the time.
It goes to my other inbox.
UAs.
Yeah, it goes to my other inbox, and I instantly see them and delete them straight away. But basically, there is a massive subculture, and a lot of people. This is why a lot of people want to rock UAs, because the only reason why I raised it is because what we saw last week. Obviously, that was a custom and Ben Affleck's feet, but a lot of people were questioning where it came from, the legitimacy of the sneaker. And then I thought, what? Okay, cool. A lot of people rock UAs, and a lot of people don't like fakes, because a lot of people rather rock something that's basically 100% or 99.999% real, and then it's not been authorized by Nike. Then they've classified as a unauthorized pair, and the UA is meaning unauthorized pairs, which means basically it's just been made in the same factory, just a little bit defect, and it's basically just been rejected, which means it's unauthorized.
See, I don't know if I'm going for the whole made in the same factory line. Mm-hmm. Like, I've been hearing that for years, you know.
We also hear the reals and fakes are made in the same factory as well.
I tell you what, back in the day, in the late 90s and early 2000s, in the flea market, they wouldn't talking about no made in no same factory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think the reason why I raised it is not because I'll ever mess with a UA or a fake, but because when somebody asks, like somebody approaches me and says, "Oh, cool, this is a UA, this is a fake," I just classify it the same thing as always say, "Well, those UA fakes are I don't rock." And somebody's actually pulled me up on it and said, "No, UAs and fakes are not the same," and I said, to me, it's still not real. So, and that's why I left it as, and this is why I want to kind of talk about it, because
it's not official.
Yeah, why are you justifying a sneaker that's not officially coming from Nike or any of the retailers? Like that's why I question it, because
that's
some
the only
people,
thing.
Yeah, because some people want to use it and as an excuse to justify it.
It's okay. I mean, whatever you're I just don't attack. Like some people that do UAs attack people that don't. And
because they go the whole argument with people that wear UAs is, oh, these are UAs, but they're exactly the same thing, but you're paying way more money than I'm paying because blah blah blah, and it's cheaper this, and you're stupid to pay the price you're paying, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, people want to wear real things, people want to rock real things.
I saw a video of a dude that wears UAs, YouTube short, and the shoe was falling apart, and I think he was going to reglue it or whatever, and he opened it up, pulled the bottom off of it, and no, there is no air. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was a 4, right?
Oh, damn.
So they got the simulated air bubble in there, but ain't no actual tech in the shoe at all.
No, it's probably more.
Telling me it come from the same factory, and the shoe looked good. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember exactly what shoe it was, but the shoe looked good until he took the bottom of it off, and there wasn't nothing in there but foam. You know what I mean?
Oh,
he
got boost.
Tell me how much you paying again, and what's the difference, and I'll tell you how much tech I got in mind versus yours.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
The thing is, over the years we always get this argument of it's cheaper to get UAs or basically
your full experience.
Yeah, you're foolish. The same materials, all of this, all of that, and then all of a sudden you realize that it's not the same
packaging.
Thing.
All that, you're not gonna get the same. You're not gonna get the full experience.
And you know what? You don't get the full experience of actually buying a like legit sneaker, and smelling it, feeling it, touching it, quality of how good it's supposed to be, not of what it is. But then this is all the things that you got to think about. And bro, we could deep dive into that black hole and become go down that golden path of just UAs, but like at the end of the day, bro, it's so complex. There's categories to UAs, and I didn't realize that until the other day, because I was on Twitter and somebody was saying, oh, you need to get this, you need to get LK54 UA rather than the 64543 LK, because basically this is a bit of it. I was like, what?
See, they know what factories they coming from and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm like, what have I just stumbled across?
That's why the UA people on social media, they tag,
they help each other. Yeah,
they tag the ones that they get their stuff from in particular. You know what I'm saying? And they offer support probably for discounts and whatnot. And all that. Man, you just gotta be careful out here, bro. I'm glad that the UA people that are vocal about what they do. I appreciate them that they actually, they put on for the fact that they do UAs, but don't come at nobody that don't.
It's like you know what it is, bro. It's the fact that I don't mind and somebody wearing UAs as long as they're honest with it. I don't mind whatever people do because they're honest with it. It's not my flavor. It's your flavor. That's fine. You love different flavors than me. That's fine. But don't tell me that your flavor is the best in the world and I need to have this flavor because obviously I'm missing out. When I'm not really missing out, and I like the flavor I like. And like this is with everything. When people have got an opinion and they want to push it on you, that's the worst thing in life, bro. Like literally.
I don't like shirt flavor ice cream anyway. But moving on.
But one question just to add to that, and this is quite an interesting one, right? Is if you got all your shoes right and they were all tested, and you realized that 1 or 2 pairs or 1% of your pairs were UAs or fake, what would you do with those pairs? I'm just putting a hypothetical on it. Like,
with them.
Burn them.
That's how I feel.
Burn the UAs.
That's probably not what I would do. But that's how I feel.
Burn the UAs.
Hey man, I mean, what can I do with them? I'm not finna sell them because then I'm selling you fakes, right? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh no, I might send them StockX out of spite. But
StockX has my UA.
I mean, that's where you sell UAs at apparently. But no, bro. I would be disappointed. I wouldn't know what to do with the shoe. I don't know if I would wear the shoe. I want to sell it. Give it away. Give it to one of the Let's Go Here clothing drive.
Yeah, I was asked this question to a couple of people
what
this
I
week.
would do. Give it to Goodwill or something like that.
Yeah, give it to charity. Because let's be honest, we play Russian roulette every time we go into the resale aftermarket anyway. But you make it less of a Russian roulette when you actually know stuff about sneakers and you actually check them out properly and stuff like that, which is good. But I'm just wondering, like, if there some UAs and some fakes are so good that you might actually have one in your rotation without you knowing it. And I'm just like, what would you do? I think I would just basically, like you said, give it to Goodwill or give it away. Because for me and you, always try and get like legit pairs all the time.
Yeah, I don't participate in that side culture.
No side culture needed.
Tell you what, I do participate in.
Quick strike time.
Giving props where it's due.
Yo, bro, I saw this yesterday. I included it in my sneaker news. This is the Campus 80 420 sneaker. Yo, bro, the uppers. Go and tell what the uppers are made of, bro. I'm going to leave that shine to you. Let the people know what the uppers are made of.
Bro, I ain't even read into it, to be honest with you. I tell you what, first thing came to my mind when I saw it.
Yeah.
Was back in the day, in the neighborhood when we used to do things that this shoe represents. As soon as I saw this shoe, it took me straight back to that time. Like this is how it came. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that. This is how the product came. This shoe is accurate to such a nostalgic point that I almost want to go for it.
You bro, like if you didn't know, the new 420 Campus 80 is manufactured with rolling paper, like cigarette paper on the outside. I'm talking like the raw papers. Yeah.
I'm thinking about manila envelopes.
Yeah. Same thing, bro. The way it's been designed, the 420 element is the rolling papers on the sneaker. It is so dope, right? I looked at it and I was like, yo, this is dope.
You could peel it off and reveal the green, the grassy looking green.
Yeah. I wonder if you can use the rolling papers. I wonder if you can use the rolling papers because it's back on the foam as well. I think so. You got to rip that off.
Doubt it.
But yeah, you probably not advisable. But it's a great concept for a sneaker as well, bro. Like you have to give it. They killed it. They killed it with a Campus 80. This is what we want from Adidas. This is stuff we want from Adidas when they bring some innovation and bring some design and bring some kind of element to it. Like, bro, it looks dope. It definitely is a dope sneaker. Round of applause for Adidas for that.
It's so cool that now these big brands are leaning into the whole hemp and marijuana thing since a lot of legalization been going on.
It was coming. It was coming, bro.
Nike,
Look at under. Can you see? Can you see under the tongue? The
yeah,
psychedelic colors, bro. It's
yeah.
dope.
with Nike doing it with the dunks, Adidas with the Towley, and now this campus, like they need to keep it rolling, man.
Bro, the
Adidas
Towley
got
was
one right
phenomenal.
here. They got
Bro,
one
the
right.
Towley was.
I don't. You think it's gonna sell out?
Yeah, I think it's so good that it will sell out. I think I'm definitely going for this too, to be honest, just for the nostalgia point for it. The Towley was the Towley with campus as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the campus sneaker seems to be a what do you call it a 420 sneaker. So I might get this for my mate. My mate still loves Los as well, and I talked to him about it. But yeah, I want to see this in hand for sure, bro. I want to feel the texture on that upper with the rolling paper that's underneath with that suede, that or green suede underneath that. This is dope, bro. 100% dope. I'm rocking this, like you said. This is it. This is definitely it, bro.
Yeah. They got one.
So you know the Travis Scott sneaker, Travis Scott 6, right? It's got the pockets on the, Jordan 1 and the 6 got secret pockets for all of that kind of recreational use and stuff like that. Who did it better? Like that Campus 8 is the innovation behind that whole rolling paper is dope. But do you think Travis did it better? Hey?
It's the Scott dunk.
Yeah. No, I'm talking between the two.
Yeah, Travis.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of know. But yeah, great Campus 4.
The dunk to me is the greatest 420 sneaker of all time. The green and purple.
Oh yeah.
I love the strawberry though.
Yeah, strawberry cross is dope sneaker. Like you said, since they've legalized marijuana, it's kind of become to the forefront that it's acceptable to produce kind of products or to make sneakers referencing that kind of recreational medicine, let's just say.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, next quick strike, bro.
Adidas. Bad Bunny.
Yeah. I like this.
Adidas is doing some good things.
But the thing is, we needed this. This is what we need. We need competition for Nike to push them. This is called the Coachella activation. What's the insight to this anyway, bro?
I mean, Coachella is one of the biggest events every year.
Yeah.
Huge stars. Bad Bunny is the first Latino artist to ever headline Coachella, which is, is the norm for him. Just doing stuff that ain't never been done before. It's just a regular for Bad Bunny, bruh. This pop up. I think they had an exclusive colorway of the campus, bro. Just look at. For those of y'all that can't see it, go to Bad Bunny,
just Google it.
Coachella 2023, Adidas. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's get to the sneaker. Hold on.
Let me just read what their interactive activation center is about. The interactive activation center takes shape in a cube form and is covered in lush springtime flowers. Bad Bunny's signature logo is made into a life-size arch that stands in front of the actual pop-up. So the super fans are going to want to download the Confirmed app to access this for an exclusive access opportunities and other surprise notifications, which are rumored to be posted through the weekend. So if you're in Coachella, make sure you have got the Confirmed app on, and you can go into that Bad Bunny Coachella activation center, and you can probably get some exclusive stuff as well. But the whole experience looks dope as well. And is this the first time I'm actually kind of hearing a big company is actually kind of going to Coachella? I know there's been other companies, but I'm talking about a sneaker brand. This is the first time I've been Adidas. Well, no, I think this is the first time a sneaker brand is doing something like this at Coachella.
Bruh.
And you know what? It's for Bad Bunny, the music artist, because obviously Bad Bunny looks like he's going to be performing there. But imagine if Nike did that with Travis Scott, that'd be dope.
Yeah, man. This type of stuff need to happen more often in general.
Yeah,
like the brands. I mean, this the sneaker right here.
Oh, the campus
Light
light olive.
olive, campus 8.
Yeah, bro. It's really funny that because we're getting a reverse olive Travis Scott, but now we got olive light olive campus Bad Bunny. They're going head to head, bro.
Hey, why not, man? I mean, Travis got, Astro World, and he always do something, with merch and sneakers and all that around that event. So Adidas got to do something to keep up, bro. And
Yeah, one thing I did
think they're
realize,
doing some
right?
of the right things. Finally,
Yeah,
I feel like we can say with confidence, it looked like Adidas doing some of the right things.
yeah. I got you know what? I got to take back some of the stuff I threw back at Adidas over the last couple of months because I realized something. It was quite interesting. We're going to discuss about these two artists anyway. We've seen Nigel Sylvester and we've seen Cortez do what they've done this week, and we'll discuss that in a bit. But it's really interesting. But I didn't realize is like there is a responsibility for the brand to do what they need to do, but there's also a responsibility of the artist to do what they need to do to promote their sneakers as well. And that's what I kind of didn't take into account. And I do believe some companies need to support the artists better, but I do believe artists need to kind of promote their stuff a bit more better. I feel we didn't get that with Beyonce potentially, or the other people that were with Adidas. Maybe even Jerry Lorenzo possibly, but he's doing more stuff, which hopefully we'll see. But basically, what we saw with like Cortez in Paris is ridiculous, and what we saw with Nigel Sylvester doing the bike race in New York City is crazy. Like that all of that, you can tell that the artists have got their heart and soul into the actual sneaker that they're promoting, and they're actually trying to make sure people kind of like literally gravitate to it. Even if it causes hysteria, so that my bad. I can reflect and I can understand and I can kind of retract some of the statements I was saying about Adidas earlier on because even though they have to do more, I think I still think artists and collaborators need to do a bit more as well.
There's just a couple of things they got right, man, and they just happen to come around the same time. I'm not gonna give them too much credit. The Bad Bunny situation is dope, and the Campus 80 is dope. And
exactly.
We're gonna see what else they got.
Yep. Next quick strike.
We see what's going on with Nike.
Jackie Robinson PE, bro. The Jordan 5 Jackie Robinson PE. If you're not watching this on video, go Google Jackie Robinson Jordan 5 PE, and it'll be the first link that you click on Google. Bro, this is dope. It is so dope. Give me your opinion, bro.
This I mean, it's a cleat, so you can't really put it in no other category.
I'm just trying to. I'm waiting for the keywords.
Some of the cleats, I didn't seen a lot of cleats. Bobby Wagner had a lot of 5 cleats. Odell had a lot of 5 cleats. Dak Prescott got a lot of dope Jordan cleats. This the best cleat. This might be the best cleat I've ever seen.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for one familiar phrase that I need to hear from you for their sneaker, because it reminds me of one sneaker.
Off-White?
What did? Yeah. Can you see the graphite looking upper?
Yeah, but more than that, even the ghosting of the net, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's given a lot. It's given a lot of Off-White vibes to the sneaker, and I'm here for it. It's not as dark. You know what? It's like the gunmetal or the grey variation of the Off-White sneaker, but it's lighter. It looks a bit more denim-y, to be honest.
It's blue.
It's blue. It's. But Jackie Robinson's getting a lot of sneakers recently as well. We saw the Air Force One recently as well. We saw a lot more sneakers come out in terms of his range, and this is a cleat. Obviously, it's dope to see. But it was that PE is fire. You can somebody will try to soul swap that and put it a regular bottom to that as well. But I don't know how it's going to look. But it definitely is a great sneaker.
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
I saw that yesterday and I was like, yo, we need to bring this up in the podcast because that Jackie Robinson Jordan 5 PE is dope, bro.
That's
All right. What would you give it? Super GOAT rating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
yeah.
cleat. That's the best cleat I ever seen, bro.
Right. Moving on swiftly to the next quick strike. Go on, bro. Right.
New
cool.
record.
Pause for a second. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this subject, but I want to say nobody from now on can talk to me about history doesn't matter. Nobody can talk to me about legacy doesn't matter. Nobody can talk to me about memorabilia doesn't matter. Because when you have a Jordan 13 bread sell for $2.2 million, right, and in an auction in Sotheby's, you can't tell me that history does not matter.
Bruh, we talked about this before, right? When the last time we actually had a real discussion about high-end auctions.
Yeah. That was actually last episode, bro.
No. I'm talking about in another past episode, but people, this is over so many people's head, bro.
Yeah.
The type of people that talk like that, the type of people that that call stuff dead. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, like bro.
I just don't. This is undeniable, bro. This is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a new record, $2.2 million for a sneaker that was worn.
I think it's the most. I think it's the most the sneakers ever sold for. If I'm
right.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Bread 13.
Yeah, bro, it is. And you know what? You know what I said to my missus the other day? I said I got that sneaker in my rotation because I love 13s and I've got the bread 13 in my rotation. I've also got the royal blue variation in my rotation as well. And she goes, "Have you got this sneaker?" I said, "Yeah, I've got that sneaker, but not Jordan's game worn sneaker. I haven't got 2.2 million." But bro, the signature on the toe, the sneaker itself, probably one that and the last shot are the two most iconic sneakers from his last championship run. So, bro, it's going to earn money. And you know when people say to me, "Oh, yeah, history doesn't matter. It's all about the colorway." No, it does, because this is why it matters. Without stuff like this, we won't be interested, or most people won't be interested in buying like a Jordan, without Michael Jordan or what he's done. Will it be pointless buying a Jordan? Potentially, because there's no real history behind it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we get these next year.
Well, the bread 13s. Oh, bro, I need to take mine out and take it for a spin. I might actually do that as well. There's a lot of
Z sneakerheads. Z said that we're supposed to be getting 14 lows next year.
Oh,
so if you see that on Instagram, you know that's where that came from. He said that in the interview.
So. You know, also one thing I'm definitely gonna say is this is hard. We also saw the Biggie Smalls bread 13 as well.
Yeah,
in Sotheby's. Yeah, bro. This, like, undeniably, Jordan 13s are one of the underdogs, are the snipers in that field where you don't realize it, and there's a sniper and you realize, oh damn, this sneaker is dope. See what I'm saying? It's one of those sneakers that creeps up on you and you don't realize, yo, this is actually quite dope. And then when you start, like, bro, there's so many colorways in that Jordan 13 or color blockings in that Jordan 13 that are so iconic within themselves. That, like, this bread, this flint, he got games. There's a lot. There's a lot we can talk about. Jordan 13s are dope. Jordan 13s. I'm always gonna stance. I'm always gonna sit on that. Jordan 13s are absolutely dope. They're absolutely fire. And this proves my point. This whole situation proves a point that 2.2 million, bro. 10 years time, we're talking to be at least triple that amount for that sneaker.
I'm just letting you get yours in. I know it's gonna be a 13 rant every now and then.
Nah, I will
let you go.
I like my 13s, bro. I like sneakers if I'm gonna rant about what I'm passionate about. So 13s are something I'm passionate about. Bro, Nah, next week's right, bro. Next week's right. What do you think of this new Nocta Green, Nocta Drake Nocta sneaker?
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is the one I believe that we saw that looked like the Jason Kidd Flight Zoom 95.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks a bit different. Look like that rear, one of those rear air bubbles, or one of the, oh no, that's silver. That's silver.
Yeah, that's
It
silver.
looked translucent for a second.
Yeah.
Oh no, man. I want to see it like for real, for real. It don't look hard. It looks futuristic, old school.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it definitely comes from a 90s, early 2000 perspective. But I don't know, man. I want to like it. I want to like it, but it's just something.
The thing with the Nocta range. Do you think how successful is the Nocta range? Let's be honest. Let's break it down. I know Drake's probably doing numbers, but how successful is that Nocta range?
I mean, it's not selling out fast. I've had opportunities to get them on sale.
Yeah. When
they first hit, the first couple colorways did well.
Yeah.
But it's not a hit by certain standards.
Okay, so the question then is that why you reckon Drake's Jordans didn't do as well either? They did do well. They did do well to a point, but nobody's talking about them like an Off-White or a Travis or anything like that. So I'm saying that's the element of hype I'm talking about. Because is it because fans are not relatable can't relate to his sneakers? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's personal. I think a lot of it is personal for some people, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like Khaled. Yeah, it's like Khaled sneakers. A lot of people just like Khaled, so they didn't pick up. Yeah. That was interesting. Yo, bro, you gotta give a sneaker the merit it deserves from just the colorway and the materials. Don't attach the name to it, because obviously, even though it's got "We the Best" at the back, it kind of still is a dope sneaker. See what I'm saying? Same with these Noctas. The really reason why I raised it was because I wanted to kind of get your grasp on how successful he is and what you. I don't know. I'm not going to ask what he needs to do to change to actually bring some of that hype back. But he's successful to the point he's got a Nike contract to do his collaboration. So that's good for him. But it kind of it's missing the mark at the moment from what I'm looking at. A lot of people do like it. A lot of people just don't mess with it. It's got like a 50-50 ratio of Marmite, where some people just love it, some people don't. So I can understand that. But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting to see. He's doing what he loves, which is great, but it's not translating well with sneakerheads for some reason.
No, I want to like his stuff, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's. Oh no, man! Just when I look at it, is sometimes it look cool. Like this pair right here look cool.
Okay,
like,
I like
it
that.
Got like an Air Max toe on it, and you know what I'm saying. But this pair, not so much.
So do you think it's ahead of its time?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, look, we got we got way crazier looking stuff than this, bro.
By the way, it's interesting. Green is the color for this year. Pine green, lucky green, Celtic green, every green you can imagine. Yo, bro, like green.
Lucky green. Lucky green has been redeemed.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of Lucky Green colorways wasn't it. The Lucky Green 13 didn't do well. No.
I wanted Ray Allen. I wanted that Ray Allen green.
Jordan 1 wasn't so hot.
Yeah,
But there's three, and this Lucky Green one that we just got. Yeah,
yeah.
you know, made a comeback.
I'm gonna be really honest with you. I'm waiting for that Jordan 2 Lucky Green to go on sale. Is it Lucky Green? Yeah, I'm waiting for that to go on sale so I can pick it up because I think that's a dope colorway as well. I've been looking at that for quite a while. Every time I go to the shop, I'm not willing to pay that 180 or 170. I'm just waiting for it to go on sale like the Chicago so I can actually pick it up for 120 because that is a dope colorway. I like it. I like it to the point where I will pick it up if
You
it's on
still
sale.
like the Chicago?
Chicago went on sale here, bro. Chicago 2 went on sale here. 120.
Wow.
Yeah, you didn't know that, did you, bro?
We got small sizes sitting.
Hey?
We got small sizes sitting, but
No, we got the whole
no
sizes
big
sitting, bro.
wow.
We sneakers and stuff actually had a sale on them. They have got up to a size 9. I was gonna, well, I think they still got some sizes in shops. Yeah, guys, go and check them out. This is what I mean. People will probably think the Chicago 2 is a brick, but it's such a classic sneaker. You just go get that for sale. And this is that I'm gonna take Dell's advice and shout out to Dell for saying this because at the start of this year, because he goes, I'm waiting for them to go on sale. Literally, he's like, now I'm waiting for them to go on sale. Every Air Max 1, except for the very coveted ones, I'm waiting for them to go on sale. That's what he's saying. And it's an amazing thing to say because, and who would have expected 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that somebody in the sneaker community is like, yo, you know what? I'll wait for them to go on sale. Because we weren't seeing that 2-3 years ago, bro.
It's less of a crapshoot nowadays than it used to be.
Yeah.
Because now you can kind of predict a little better what's going to be available and what's not. And we still got a lot. It's the schedule ain't slowed down on no fronts. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We're still getting stuff back to back. You know what I'm saying? We're getting these release calendars, and it's like, okay, we're getting 14, 15 sneakers in 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the brands are still applying that pressure to your neck to get the money out of you at the moment. It feels that way sometimes, doesn't it?
The options gonna keep expanding, bro.
Exactly.
Think about all the two lows, and you know, it's been a lot of twos came out
fire
this year.
two lows.
You know what I'm saying? Threes, you know, grade school stuff, phone posits, like all Air Max, all type of New Balance. It's just going crazy out here.
You know what's really interesting before we move on to the next quick strike? Just a quick version. Somebody said something to me that was really interesting, and it kind of reverberated with me. Chin Customs, shout out to you, bro, because we are more international based, where we got loads of people around the world. He's from Trinidad and Tobago. He said one interesting fact to me. I'm going to let this resonate with you, right? He said the 9060 is the new Wave Runner.
I go for that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, bro, you just made the statement of the century, because the 9060, this is why I'm reverberating around the 9060, because have you seen the new like peachy pink colorways?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that 9060 is a new Wave Runner, bro. New Balance found a way to give you a Wave Runner without giving you a Wave Runner, bro. That is crazy.
No, the 1906R.
Yeah.
And they got another one. It's 840s or something like that. I saw a few colorways of that.
Temptation round the corner. Next quick strike. Yo, Nigel Sylvester and the Airship PE with a bike race in New York City. What an epic. Did you watch the whole video for this?
No. I saw it. I actually saw it when he put out the announcement, because I follow him on IG.
Yeah.
I saw when he put out the announcement, but I never saw the result of it. And come to find out, it was man. Nigel Sylvester is him, bro. Like,
yeah,
bro got big commercials, sponsorships and whatnot. I saw Nigel Sylvester on TV during the NBA game yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope, bro. Knowing the type of dude he is, like down to earth, legit dude, you know what I'm saying? Super dope athlete, fool on that bike. Like,
You know what is really funny?
I
I want you
think
to go to. I want you to go to the page where it's got that with that was that lady with the bike with the bike was as tall as she was. Keep clicking through. Keep going. Because this is obviously, if you're watching this, you can see them racing down New York City to trying to get the bike and try to get the bike ears. But yeah, there's a lot of people turned up to that. Or a couple of people turned up to that. Yeah, there you go, bro. And the bike is as tall as her, and she thought she would win. Yeah, everybody tried, and that's
that
amazing.
ain't even a
Everybody
real
tried.
bike, bro. That's a city bike.
That's a Boris bike. If you're from London, you know what a Boris bike is.
Look,
It's one of those.
This dude got a New Balance bag right here. He might got some 96s
He was
in there right now.
he got some 1960 wave runners. Yeah, but that was epic. That was good to see. That's another feel good factor for this week is that PE being given to the one who won the bike race, and I think it was another former athlete or another athlete that won that actual sneaker. So it kind of went to friends and family in terms of who it went to. But I heard something interesting, and I think Scott's been saying something interesting or said something interesting to the group. And one of the things was that Nike produced the new new variation of that Nigel Sylvester sneaker off the back of his friends and family. They were so impressed by it that they actually produced it or put it into production. But it's not coming with the same quality though. It's coming with cracked leather. It's not coming with this very suede. It's a totally different sneaker. It's the same color blocking, but the material blocking is totally different.
Okay, this is a friends and family.
Yeah, friends and family is always going to be premium. Unfortunately, however much we want friends and families to come out at the same quality, however much like even the UNC3 is not exactly like the
that's not how it works.
That makes me sad.
That's not ever going to be how it works, bro. The sooner we come to that realization and learn that that's just the next tier, bro.
Yeah,
that's not buy it from the store. You know what I'm saying? That's plugged. That's know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
You plugged in that you are plugged in for that.
Or that's you got it like that to be able to spend what it's gonna take to be able to get your hands on that. To even be able to have a real conversation about something like that with somebody in the real world is to know certain people that
you have to be
move
really
on
connected.
that level. You know what I'm saying? It's different levels, bro.
You have to be really connected to actually be able to obtain like a there's different factors to getting a PE or a friends and family anyway, because you have to get the right credentials in terms of when you buy it. You need to make sure it's got the right certification for the sneaker, because all of them come with a certification and stuff like that. But talking about just PEs and like friends and families, the next quick strike we're going to discuss is, did you see Fat Joe put an Instagram post out this week where he basically said he was tempted to he was like, I can't get rid of a gift. So if somebody gives you a gift like a sneaker, right, because obviously he gets very exclusive stuff like Fat Joe and DJ Khaled and all the sneakerheads out there, or all the celebrity sneakerheads. So he said, if somebody's given me a gift, and he said he got a gift, a sneaker, and somebody offered him 180k for the sneaker, right? Because obviously it's very limited. It's a friends and family. But he said, I can't get rid of a gift, even though I'm tempted. I can't get rid of a gift. And I like that kind of thought process, because when somebody gives you a gift, look, it has some meaning behind it. Even if it's from the brands, even if it's from your mates, it's got some meaning behind it. And you don't really want to get rid of something like that, because it has more value, exponential value, than just the money side of it. See what I'm saying?
I mean, the fact that somebody would be willing to offer you that much for it, I think, would just make it, for me, I think that would make it more hard to get rid of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, you're the opposite then. So the value of it, the meaning of it is derived from not derived from the value, but the meaning is so much more heightened because of the value of the sneaker that you never want to get rid of it, because it has more meaning to you. Even though it's a gift, it kind of means it's kind of very exclusive to the point where if you don't want to really get rid of it.
Yeah, that's bro. Anybody that tells you they're a sneakerhead, this is my opinion, I think part of being a sneakerhead is to have that notion locked in that the more something that you have is worth, on the monetary side, it adds cultural value to it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. That's the whole thing about hype. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
if I was privileged enough to have something in my collection that's worth that much money, or not let's not say worth that much, but if somebody was willing to offer me that much for something that I had in my collection,
yeah.
come on, bro. You know, I'm not gonna sell it because you had to offer me that much. I would have been sold it.
Yeah, exactly.
180,000. I would have sold it at 100.
All right. So the question is, cool. So say somebody gives you a gift, right? Or Nike said, I'm going to plug you a PE here, right? I'm going to give you a PE, or I'm going to give you friends and family because you're so connected now, right? You got this friends and family, and it's like one of 20 or 1 of 23, right? Let's just say it's 1 of 23, and somebody says, you know what? I'll offer you like 250 or 500,000. What would you do? Because now you have an automatic value for that sneaker. Because like now you know that sneaker is valued at that much. Because somebody's willing to pay that price. Hey,
I'm chilling.
You're chilling. I like this. I like this. I like your way of thinking. Yo, bro, that's dope. That's a dope. I think I'll do the same thing because to me, it's more about where it came from, what it represents than the value, because obviously value is just a unit that we use to price.
If I got that shoe, I'm up already anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm up.
Fat Joe doesn't need 108, but he did make a valid point. Like, who in their right mind wouldn't sell that shoe because it's one pair of sneakers for 108? However much you want to look at it from a kind of memorable and like a gift, and this has been given to you and it's so special. However much you want to take that, if you start taking that away and chipping that away at the nostalgia of the sneaker and what it means to you, all of a sudden it is like, if you put down to the basics, it's a piece of leather that somebody's willing to offer 180k for you. So it kind of does, it will come into your mind that, wow, this sneaker is worth 180k.
If I found out that something in my collection right now was worth 180k, I would sell it.
Really?
Yeah. Right. Like right now, yeah. But if it was something crazy, something, one of a kind, something,
hard to get,
ain't nobody else got, that's different. I ain't got nothing that exclusive in my collection. So I got some stuff, that people covet. But it ain't got nothing doing all that.
I do understand that. I definitely do understand that. All right, cool. Let's have a look at the next quick strike. Will you look at KD sneakers, bro? Let's look at KD sneakers.
My bad.
The KD 16.
I like these.
Features a low-cut knit upper and ventilation for the lateral side. Addition, we can interfere that the 3 colorways pictured above. What 3 colorways, bro? You've got like a red colorway with. Do you know what I like about it? Red and white, because it's got the piping looks like it's white. Then you got the purple or more of like a pinky purple black, and then you got the royal with the aqua. I like them. They're dope.
Yeah, I like the silhouette. These colorways, not so much. But I know KD be all over the place with his colorways, bro. He'll do anything. And most of the time they come out clean. The thing about KD sneakers, I don't like too much. Or put it like this, I ain't gonna say don't like. I wouldn't wear too many of them past like a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But his sneakers always do well. They always look clean. They always perform well, from what I hear. And this one looked real 90s to me. It
Yeah.
reminded me of the Penny 2.
Mm-hmm. They
With the
were
pipe.
saying, somebody was saying that like it's got like loads of penny kind of penny like kind of attributes to that sneaker.
Yeah, it's the piping, and then
Yeah.
that wavy design on the side. That's real reminiscent of the Penny 2. But his stuff be undeniable, bro. Like every time it
Yeah.
dropped, it's selling. Crazy colorways, collabs. He plugged into the culture. So what can you say, bro? It's just another hit.
Would you
Another
prefer
win.
this or the LeBron 20?
Kind of like these more than the Bruns.
Oh, that's a statement. That's definitely a statement. That LeBron 20, LeBron
If
20
this
is
black
as
and
well.
pink one, if that pink was blue, it would look so much like a Penny 2.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
that's like an OG colorway, bro.
Yeah, these are hard, bro. I like these better than the LeBron 20.
Okay, cool. And it's good to hear. It's really good to hear. Like KD16, go and Google it, guys, if you want to see the 3 colorways. It's obviously performance sneakers as well, which is awesome because it just means like you can kind of b-ball in them. Like Kyrie's covering up all the Nike signs, and LeBron's giving you LeBron 20, KD's giving you the KD16. Yeah, if you're balling, that's a dope thing. And I think obviously,
Ja.
who was it? Jason Tatum as well, giving you his I didn't release these sneakers, and
Luka 2 is about to come out too. Is some I think he wore them in their last game where they threw their playoff chances in order to avoid because in the trade, in the Porzingis trade, Dallas traded a bunch of picks to New York for Kristaps Porzingis. This is not a sports podcast, but this is slightly sneaker related, and you'll understand what I mean. So a few years back, they made the trade. New York traded Porzingis to Dallas, and Dallas got a bunch of picks that were protected based on their performance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Dallas had a chance to go to the playoffs if they won this one game to get into the play-in tournament to have a chance to make it to the playoffs. Luka played for the first quarter and didn't play no more for the rest of the game.
Oh.
And he was wearing the Luka 2s.
Okay.
So had he played for the rest of the game, they won. All this hypothetical. They win the game, they go to the play-in, they make it into the playoffs, and the whole time he's wearing his new signature sneaker that ain't came out yet. That's a lot of good, publicity for that shoe. Built in publicity because he is an NBA player, and people seeing him wearing the shoe. And if they winning, he doing well or whatever. But so Dallas Mavericks on the investigation right now by the NBA for quote unquote not trying to win the game.
Oh,
to protect the draft picks that they got from New York.
It's kind of like cheating, bro.
That they gave to New York.
That's kind of like cheating, bro. See what I'm saying? It's kind of like cheating. Quick side note: what has happened to Zion?
Zion is I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's sad. He talking about he's not hurt. He's healthy. He can play. And his team just lost. His team just lost. So they done for the year. Yeah. But he ain't mentally prepared, and that's not a good sign for professional athletes.
Yeah, it was sad to see because I saw a couple of clips. I was just like, "Yo, bro, this is not nice at all." So I just want kind of quickly answer or ask you the question because it doesn't seem great. Well, from what I saw, but yeah, moving on to the next quick strike quickly. I just wanted to ask you about Zion quickly, but moving on to the next quick strike. Yeah, it was a bit of a madness this week, bro, because it looked like Cortez shut down Paris, bro. From the looks of it, for the new Cortez Aegon Blue. Basically, this was actually, it was mass hysteria, but we were going to talk about this a bit more in detail at the end. But it looked like there was a big bus outside as well, carrying, basically promoting the sneaker. A lot of people kind of surrounded themselves, and a lot of people got into fights outside of the actual event as well. They were following the bus, and they all of a sudden got told it's a different location that you need to get the sneakers, so they all rushed there. A lot of people, there's videos of people fighting, and there's videos of people like I'm about to show you on a stretcher as well, from being trampled or being hurt. Yeah, bro, it's I can understand the hysteria behind Cortez and the new Aegon Storm, the squad, not the blue. But the Air Max 95, you don't need to do this, bro. I personally think you can't take the streets, and let's just be honest, you can't take the streets around the world. And when you're from the streets and you want to build a hype and hysteria, you can't do stuff like this, bro. This is even though there's a lot of hype and hysteria before the sneakers, and a lot of people want to get the sneakers, you don't make half of Paris run around for a sneaker and hurt themselves and get yourself injured. So I look, this, if you're watching this, or if you're watching the visuals, go either just go on Instagram or go on YouTube or go on your browser and just type in Cortez Paris drop, and you see how crazy it got. This is 2023. We don't need this, bro. This is what causes problems. I don't understand how Nike signed off on this at all.
I don't understand how people like at a certain point, bro, you there just to be there.
Yeah, it's know what?
So at what point in your mind do you decide this ain't worth the trouble? Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way they got enough sneakers for all them people.
You know what's really interesting? They did it in, was it New York? Did they release the pink beams?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did it in New York, and then they say that's obviously you get a mass group of people all in one place. There's gonna be problems. There's always gonna be problems, and unfortunately, like even though the strategy for this release is dope, I think they're doing stash points, doing shock drops, so it's harder to get, and they're making it more exclusive. Which I understand, but you don't need to get like. I can't even tell you how many people are there, bro. You can't get thousands and thousands of people in one location and not cause a riot. And we know some of the situations which is happening in France at the moment, but you can't do this, bro. You can't do this.
Nah, man. I ain't with this, bro. I ain't with this. Yeah. It looked bad.
Yeah, I wanna like the promo. I do like the promotion run, but there's a way of doing. And maybe we're old. Maybe we're just too old, bro, to kind of relate to this situation.
No,
I've been
bro.
in this situation.
No, bro. I line up for a shoe. This ain't no lineup, bro. This is chaos.
This is you know what this scene looks like? Black Friday.
I ain't out there, bro.
No.
I like that shoe. I want that shoe. I ain't out there. I ain't going out there for no shoe, bro.
I just wanted to see, like, guys, let us know what you think about this, or if you listen to this, leave us a comment.
See, this is why the resale on that sneaker is gonna be kind of high, because this is what you got to go through to be able to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just I'm all for the collaboration. I'm all for the success. I'm all for Clint 419 is the founder of Cortez, and if you know the Cortez sign, it's the Alcatraz sign, and all Alcatraz outline is a beautiful collaboration. He's doing beautiful things, but this is not necessary. This is not a necessary thing to happen, especially in 2023, where you're introducing a vast amount of people, and I keep showing the same clip about this that somebody getting stretched from the location. From what I'm hearing, a lot of people were invited, people got trampled over, people got hurt. This is a sneaker release doesn't need to be involving people getting hurt. That's the last thing that should happen.
And we still don't know if they're gonna get a regular release, regular online release. So
yeah, unfortunately, that was kind of a bad look. But that was all the quick strikes from today, bro. It was quite interesting to kind of take a lot of good feel good stuff, but there's still some bad behavior still there, bro. And unfortunately, but let's move on to the main subject because we want to talk about. I want you to say his name, Nigo. Nigo signs collaboration deal with Nike, and if you don't know Nigo, he's the founder of Bape. And obviously he sold Bape, and Bape doesn't belong to him anymore. And Human Made, is it Human Made? Yeah. So, and obviously he's done a lot of collaborations with Adidas, with Human Made, and obviously with Pharrell as well. I think Pharrell is Human Race, but they've made it Human Made and Human Race and stuff like that. But bro, have Nike just basically do what they always done and sculpted?
This is why we win.
Yeah, like remember what they did with the Cortez when like they wanted to name it something else, and they kind of like named it Cortez because it was a conqueror of the sneaker that Adidas was making. From that situation,
this is why we win.
It's just crazy.
No, bro. I'm not surprised at all by this. I love if this is true. I love this move by Nike. Getting Nigo. Like Nigo is a fashion streetwear icon.
Yeah. If you don't know Bape, go research Bape, because Bape came from nowhere and kind of made a culture significance. Remember back in the day with all the Bape sneakers, Pharrell was wearing all the music videos that were having all the celebrities going into the stores to pick up Bape sneakers. Yeah, bro, that's a significance. Yep,
bro.
Going into the store was a party, bro.
Listen, man. If you don't know who Nigo is, just do your research. It's too much. Like I said, he an icon. We ain't gotta name off everything he done had his hands on. Truth be told, I don't think anybody besides him knows everything that he done had his hands on. He just that type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing with Nike, if this is true, because we didn't heard things before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
I'm just gonna look at this with a grain of salt, because we just coming off the big, Kanye going back to Adidas rumors, and we ain't heard nothing about that yet. This is, I think, at this point, still just a rumor. I don't know if anything has been confirmed concerning this situation, but the fact that he's wearing Nikes in a picture don't confirm nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
No. If it's true, I remember Kanye and Bape as well. If it's true, yeah, bro, like Bape is significant in our culture. It like talking about elevation of design and thing, even though it's basically copied the Air Force One, it's still such a significant like feature in our culture. But what does this do to the Bape lawsuit? Because obviously we're talking about the co-founder of Bape, and we're literally talking about Bape obviously doesn't belong to him no more, but Bape situation is still something that Nike need to resolve.
Well, we heard about a potential partnership back in the day, right, between Nike and Bait. That never materialized. Nike just let them, build the case for them with
Yep.
all these releases, and especially in recent times with all these Bait releases that have since stopped. For a while there, I was getting a lot of Bait drop information, but I ain't been getting none of that stuff in recent months. So apparently, this lawsuit is really affecting Bait. The fact that Nike said, if this is true, said let's go get Nego.
Yeah.
Or Nego wanted to go to them. Maybe Nego, been one of those. Ain't no telling, bro.
Yeah, bro, but we talked about this the other day, like the other time, where you do it's only for the love of the stuff. If you love a design so much or the company so much that you want to kind of wear different the aesthetics, this is why you do customs. This is why you do what a lot of people do, like manufacture your own sneaker and kind of like just give some give some shine to what you want to do to it. Like obviously, everybody that does that would love for them to work with a brand that they're actually trying to replicate. So this is a dream come true for him if you really think about it. And if it was Kai as well, if
right.
like Nike or Jordan came up to him and said, well, "Okay, cool, we're going to give you a collaboration," it's a dream come true because you're aspiring to be that person. See what I'm saying? So for Nego, this is a perfect situation for him. Now, is it a lubrication? Is he the lubrication for kind of getting Bape in house? Maybe. Because obviously he knows the ins and outs of Bape. He was the co-founder of Bape. So, and realistically speaking, is this an insight that Nike might be going in for Bape in the future? Possibly.
I mean, that don't mean that Nego is really even still connected with the company though. Like,
no, of course he's not.
We don't know how well of a relationship he has with the current owners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's kind of ironic that months ago they were trying to sue Bape, and now, or they got a case against Bape for copyright, and then months later they've actually signed the ex co-founder of Bape, bro. And what does that? We haven't even talked about what it does with the Adidas collaboration for Human Made, because that's still relevant for Nego.
That might not matter.
But will we see a Nike Human Made?
It might not be Human Made. Might be something.
It might be something else. But we'll not. There was always going to be sorry, you can't work with Adidas anymore. It's kind of taken some elements of that out of Adidas's arms as well.
Maybe that's over and we don't know about it. Maybe that's over and we don't know about it.
Maybe that's a good thought process, but that's a good analysis. But like from my perspective, it's taking away something from Adidas as well. It's like killing two birds with one stone.
You know what? I don't care about all that, bro. We need to get Nego on board. We need to snatch Pharrell up. We need Jerry to come back. We need Sean Weatherspoon to come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Beyonce, they went doing right over there. You come over here. Come over here to the winning side. You know what I'm saying? To the championship side. You know, come over here, you get you a couple rings. You know what I'm saying?
Come hither. Come hither.
Come on, just come on over, bro.
Come on down.
Listen, bro. We're seeing it over and over again. You know, we just got through giving them props. And once again, if any of this news about Nego doing a deal with Nike is true, it's just yet another example of Adidas they fumble in the bag. If this is true, they fumble in the bag. Yeah, no matter what the situation is, if he can still do stuff with both companies, great, dope for him.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Joe Freshgoods got Vans and New Balance at the same time. So,
Yep.
it's not impossible. I don't think them type of situations are impossible. Like artists and entertainers have multiple deals going on at the same. Ain't nobody got a Coke and a Pepsi deal at the same time.
Yeah.
This would be the equivalent of that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly that.
So I just don't see that happening. That's why I keep saying if this is true, because we know
But the thing
he's
is,
affiliated with Adidas.
yeah. But the thing is, you never see a Joe Freshgoods Nike. Not now. Not when he's doing stuff with Adidas. You can see a Vans. You can possibly see a Vans, but you won't be. I don't think you'll see that Nike Joe Freshgoods. And like him working with New Balance at the same time. And I think with Vans, Vans as a subsidiary company to Nike because they bought them out.
I don't know.
But like, I don't see Nike being like I can't see that happening because it's too big a company to actually work with an artist that works with New Balance. I just have that feeling. But now to give you some enticement, like let me serve you the appetizer before I give you the main meal, right? Because this appetizer tastes so good that we might even get what Nigo always wanted, an Air Force One to work on. Now imagine that. Because
it's hard to imagine because it's been so much done with the Air Force One already.
Yeah, but it's not been done like what Bape have done. I know, and it's not going to be the same. Like, let's be honest, it's not going to be the same as a Bape.
It has,
but it's not going to be as similar to a Bape.
We got 3 undefeated Air Force Ones sitting. Right
I know, but
they sit.
It gives him the chance to work on the silhouette he's actually taken from all of these years.
Yeah, good for him. I'm like, I'm not. We know if this is true, he gonna do Air Force Ones.
Yeah,
I want to see what else he gonna do.
Yeah. What would you like him to work on? What would you like him to work on?
I want him to be all over the place. I want him.
You want him to work on some Air Max ones.
I want him to have them. I want him to have Air Max ones, 95s. I want him to have Jordan ones. I want him to have,
I don't think he'll be working. I don't think he'll be working on Jordans. I think he's going to be working on Nikes. So we will see what happens with that. So it'll be more. I think it'll be more Air Maxes
and Jordans.
Yeah, true. You're right. You're right with that. You're definitely right with that. But let's just see. It's interesting. This is an interesting move.
The Whitaker group got Nikes and Jordans.
Yeah,
I'm on my year Jordan. Social status Nike.
Yeah. True that. But let's just see what happens with this if it's true, because it's an interesting move. We know Nike moves in strategical ways, like a surgeon. So let's just see how much of a arm they've actually taken from Adidas at this moment in time. Because this is
Beyonce, come on.
Hey,
Beyonce, come on. Are we ready?
No, she got Puma, bro. She going Puma.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, it's an interesting look. Like since we actually got it's really fascinating to see how the brands are actually maneuvering. There could be several possibilities here. There could be the possibility of two birds, one stone, taking something away from Adidas and introducing something to your company, as well as the Bape stuff. If Bape are not doing that well, maybe Nike's strategically making a move. I don't know, possibly. It's going to be interesting to see what happens, the fallout of this, and what happens in the next couple of months. If this is true, that's a big caveat, because we've seen, like you said, bro, at the start of this, we've seen certain situations that have not materialized, and it's always been all talk. So if this is true, this is a good look for Nike.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. All right, cool. Next main subject, bro. Okay, cool. You're not going to like this one, bro. All right. Well, this week we got official pictures of the Footscape Jordan 1 Union, right? I want to know your honest opinion on this Union 1, because a lot of people are not liking this Union 1. And guys, if you've not seen the Union 1 Go and check out the Jordan 1 Union new collaboration, and you'll find that most of it predominantly is like a neutral grey one, and then it's got this woven footscape element that crosses the middle of that upper. I just want to know your thoughts, bro. Silence. You're that
what?
shocked.
The more I see it, the more I'm getting used to it.
Okay.
I cannot say that I like it really.
Okay. Do you think this one's gonna grow on the people?
It's growing on me.
Okay.
Because my initial reaction was trash.
Yeah.
That was the first thing as soon as I saw it for the first time, that was the first word that came to my head, trash.
Yeah, instant reaction.
I've been standing on that because I haven't been it ain't been in my face. Put it like that. It ain't been in my face. Okay. So but when I saw the Z Sneakerheads interview and they brought it up, and then I saw the mock-ups of the colorways.
Yeah.
They made me feel different. This white one that we have on screen right now, this all white one with the look like it got sail on it. This is what my initial reaction was to. But when I saw the other colorways, for some reason, even though they all just look so not right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? It's because of that footscape. Well, like the storyline behind it apparently is the fact that his missus has got a fabric company or a woven company, and then this is what he's kind of replicated onto that sneaker. So that's that element he's actually brought back. His personal life he's brought back into that sneaker, which is understandable. But you know what's odd about it? It's because it's never been done on a Jordan 1 before. This is why it's so odd, and why it looks so. Yeah, it's okay. It's definitely okay. But like this is no. And let's get this right. This is no Jordan 1 Union. This is not the iconic ones we saw in 2019. Right. This is not it. And this is not the two variations we got earlier. Well, first variation. And I think they pushed every time I look at the sneaker, I think they pushed the boundary quite a bit to kind of go and do something really radically different. And being sneakerheads the way we are, we always used to the familiarities of a sneaker to make sure it looks a certain way because we rocked it because that's the silhouette we're used to. And when somebody does something really different to a sneaker, we kind of like our first instinct is to kind of think, oh, this is trash. See what I'm saying? This is what a lot of people, their first instinct to the sneaker, what their expectation was what, even though we were told it's not going to look the same like the original Jordan 1 Unions, or what our first instinct was to go back to that Jordan 1 Union because we're used to that. And as soon as we have something different, it's like, okay, this is different. This doesn't look really great. This is trash. And this is a lot of people's first instinct and opinion. Some people do like it. I can understand. But I had the same reaction to you, bro. I was like, nah, why? But it's not why. You got. It's hard. I'm with you. The more I look at it, the more I'm getting used to it. But it doesn't mean I like it.
Why. It is the why.
Yeah.
And as we speak right now, I'm liking it actually.
Okay.
The fact that his wife was an inspiration for what he did to it, I appreciate 100%.
Yeah.
And also the fact that how do you do that to a Jordan 1?
Yeah, that it's interesting. It's very interesting to see on that.
Because I've seen not necessarily, inside factory footage, but restoration videos and handmade videos where people are actually putting the shoes together. So I'm appreciating that aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? The construction aspect of it. To do that. To have the balls to do that to a Jordan 1.
Yeah. Definitely.
And actually execute it to where it's still, structurally sound and it's still maintaining the shape and the feel of a Jordan 1. I'm actually liking it now.
You've instantly changed your mind over the discussion. Sometimes this is why we always kind of talk about stuff and break it down, because you kind of learn something new and you all of a sudden like appreciate something a bit more than you used to, because it is good. It's good to always talk about how you feel, and especially with sneakers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's to me, I still can't get down with it. I want to talk about collaboration fatigue, because we haven't seen this from Amamanier. Amamanier, even though the Jordan 3, I don't know, what do you like more, the Jordan 4 or Jordan 3 Amamanier?
3.
Okay, cool. So are we now saying like the Jordan 3, like the first collaboration on the Amamanier is the best collaboration they've ever done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's not the first one that they had ever done, but
yeah, this first Jordan. Fun. Yeah,
the first Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, so the Jordan 3 Amamanier is one of the best Jordan collaborations Amamanier has done. Right. The same thing with Union. Even though Amamanier have kept that high standard of releasing Jordan 1s, Jordan 2s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 12s, all of them are super dope. Like either like the quality, the storyline, all of that stuff. With the Union, I think Union 1 was the best collaboration they've ever done. The first two variations. It just feels like they're fatiguing. I don't think they had the ideas to kind of execute, and I just feel like over time they've just got progressively not as great as the first one, because it was almost like trying to hit that first kind of collaboration. It's just always hard to do. It's like a first album. When you do a first album as a music artist, it's always going to be your best body of work, and it's always going to be hard to kind of keep up with that. And I think with Union, they are suffering with that. If you remember all the Union collaborations they've done, your Union 4, even though you don't like the Union 4, a lot of people still do. And I think this is where we both agree. I think the Union markups were probably slightly better than the actual executed sneakers that we got, because it was more similar to the Jordan 1s. Then we had the Passport Dunks, which did really well. Then we had the Cortez, which didn't do great. And now we've getting this Jordan 1 Union, which a lot of people are looking at this and thinking, why? And the big question is why? And unless you understand the story, unless you understand where it came from and what the story is, it just feels like, from an outside perspective, feels like Union are fatiguing with ideas to see what they can actually replicate to get that number one hit again. And they compete with a lot of collaborations, like in terms of Amamanier, Travis Scott, and they're I think maybe under pressure, maybe to produce a winner. I don't know.
I disagree, because I now like this, and nobody. When you have some or design or whatever the case is, when you have such a big first time and you can't catch it with anything else you do after that, I'm not holding that against anybody. No. Definitely not holding that against Union, just because I don't like what they do. They still have made hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's for me, because it's not a hit for me. Don't mean it's not a hit for other people. This is a hit for me. I like this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna judge them based on the fact that I didn't like the Cortez or the 4s.
Yeah.
Because I did like the 2s.
Yeah, the 2s are dope. I forgot to mention 2s. The 2s were dope. Like the 1s, 4s, and 2s were dope.
Like
and
the
then
dunks.
The dunks had the best story. The best dunks had the best storyline, where it was exclusive regional sneakers back in the day, where he's actually brought them back for a collaboration, and he's brought the pack to the States, and this is what he used to do back in the day. So from that aspect alone, yeah, I really respect that, and I think the even though some people say the Dunks weren't successful, I think they were dope collaboration, 100% dope collaboration. But from then on. Yeah, the Cortez. I don't know what the material blocking on the Cortez was weird to me, and this is what the same thing. This reminds me of the Cortez with the material blocking with the woven footscape. It kind of is something different. It's always good to try something different, but have they gone beyond? Like, have they gone too far? And that's the question. A lot of people think they have, but obviously you like this, so you can have the argument with me. But like for me. Sometimes doing the simplest things, like I'm, you know what it is. I understand. They could have gone back and done a different variation of the first Union, and it would have absolutely sold out, and it would have been super hyped. It would have been the next big thing in terms of collaboration, in terms from Union, because all they did was take back the same aesthetics and the material blocking and the colorways from the original Union ones and bring it. And a lot of people were expecting that. But I think what they've done is brought something new to the table. So, like, it's almost like a Frankenstein sneaker. Say, all right, okay, cool. You know what? We're going to bring a bit of this, a bit of this. Let's see how it kind of looks. Let's bring something new to the audience. And it's always good to get something new to the audience, because you like you said, the footscape on this actual upper looks way complex to how it's maintained the structural ability of that sneaker, all of that stuff. So I respect that. But it's almost like let's bring something new to the audience, and it doesn't matter what the reaction is, but it's experimenting. And maybe maybe it will grow on people like it's just done with you, bro.
Yeah, I don't really care with nobody else. If it come out like this, and it's all white, I don't really do the all white like they come out like this. I want it. Or any of the other mock-ups. I doubt it if they'll come out exactly like the mock-up. You know how that go, but
yeah,
I'm cool with this white like this. I'm sitting here debating on whether or not I want to believe this picture is real or not. But
okay. But the thing, what I'm definitely going to say is the material on this, the leather on this is buttery, bro. It looks buttery, to be honest.
Yeah.
Absolutely buttery. So it's going to be interesting to see what the actual final product's going to look like. It's going to be interesting to see how it's going to be executed, when it's going to come out. This might be not a troll, but this might be I'm going to put it out there and see what the reaction is, and then we might not get it, but we might get something totally different. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Definitely interesting to see what Union come up with. But I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised, but I'm kind of intrigued that you actually changed your mind on these sneakers as we're talking, because you got to know more about the sneaker.
That's how it happened, man.
Yeah, and there you go, bro. History always counts. And the history and the meaning behind the sneaker always has a factor, especially with the OG sneakers. I don't think a lot of younger guys would actually want to rock this, but I think older sneakers may actually understand what this means, potentially.
We'll see.
But do you think they should have just done a footscape, maybe?
Not really.
I'm just trying to work out, bro. I still think there's going to be a lot of people that don't like this sneaker. Probably won't like this sneaker. Q's made up his mind. He's like, "Yos, Union One, come here, come hither, come and put me on my feet. I like you." Jeez, that's dope. So, okay, cool. That was all our main topics today. Do you want to get right into this, bro?
Yep.
Let's get into this, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers.
Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts.
Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Welcome back, Sneaker Court Publican. I thought you was going to be invisible Cutioner today because you disappeared off the screen.
Watch out, man.
It was like, where's Q gone? Executioner is here today. I've retracted one of the court cases from the docket because I was going to take Union to court, but I can't take that until we see the final product first of all. So let's just do our only court case for today, which is Cortez. We need to take you to court for some of your bad behavior for the releases of your AMX 95 Cortez. Let's just do this, bro. Okay, bro. So I'm taking Cortez to court because nobody needs to get hurt out in the streets anymore for sneakers. This is not like 2011 or in the 2000s. We're in 2023. I know you're hyped about your releases. It's an absolutely amazing collaboration. I see what you did with the Nike building, Nike Town in London. The Gutter Greens released smoothly. The Pink Beams got a bit crazy, and then what happened in Paris? I can understand the mass hysteria. I know you're excited about your products, but nobody needs to get hurt out here, bro. Nobody needs to get injured or trolleyed away or trampled or start fights for, and we always say this, for a pair of sneakers. Nobody needs, and you know what? We talked about the last couple of months, even for 6 months, about people dying in meetups or people getting shot or killed or hurt from incidences about trying to pick up sneakers. Sneakers is a commodity, apparently still to this day. So from that front, you're introducing a mass of other people all together in one place. There's always going to be fights. There's always going to be ruckus. There's always going to be drama. There's always going to be people that get injured. It doesn't belong in 2023 no more. Find another way to release these sneakers without causing an incident. And you know what? To be honest, right? I don't mind what Cortez has done, right? Because basically it's him hyping his sneakers up and he's trying to do a certain specific release. But when the mass media get hold of your releases and show, look at these sneakerheads, again, they're causing riots, again, they're causing problems. What's it with sneakers, blah, 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 blah. You don't need that bad publicity. You don't. It's not necessary. And like, bro, I've been in a queue before for sneakers and we lining up. And you know what the problem is? When you introduce a lot of people in the same environment at the same place all at once, people join because they see people are doing something that they're intrigued about. They might not even be there for the sneaker, bro. That's the problem. Like I've been in the queue where somebody said, "Oh, what are you queuing up for?" And "Oh, we're queuing up for sneakers." "Oh, sneakers," and they end up joining the queue even though they know nothing about the release. Because it's a pair of very people are queuing for this. They must be important, and that's the situation that happens when you do introduce a lot of people in the same environment at the same time, and people can get foolish.
It's lemmings.
Yeah,
lemmings, bro. People see something going on and they just want to be there to be there.
Exactly that, bro. Exactly that. So, like, do a stash release, do a shock drop, do a sneaker pass, do something different. And you know what? I'm glad that a lot of people are loving the collaboration. I'm glad that a lot of people are picking up. I'm glad it's selling out. And I'm glad you're doing really well. But nobody needs to get hurt. And that's the bottom line. That's fundamentally what it's all about, is making sure your sneakers get to this right place, to the right people safely, and nobody's hurt in the process. And unfortunately, we saw what happened with the Pink Beams in New York. We've seen what happens in France. You take that a step further. You don't want that situation. You don't want to be known for maybe what happened with Travis Scott when he did the concert or some stupidity. You don't want to be surrounding yourself with that energy. Just do it differently. That's what I beg, bro. Just do it differently so that people get the sneakers safely. and that's what I'm going to put it as. Oh, that was my semi rant, semi kind of educational feature. Cortez, you're guilty for releasing your sneakers in the bad behavior you're doing. But yo, what's the sentence? What would you like to see different?
We don't need to see no more Cortez collabs for at least 2 years.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yeah, bro. They don't need no more collabs, man.
You went too harsh with that. I thought you was gonna say, yeah, you need to release your sneakers a bit more better.
Nah, it's too
you
late.
just went,
It's too late. It's too late. Because I was thinking about this earlier when we was talking about it. Even if Nike does droppable sneakers, or it's a boutique release like Travis or I'm on my year or whatever the procedure, because it can't be a GR now. After everything that has taken place with the Cortez releases, them doing their own events, it can't be a GR because it's gonna cause too much commotion. So it's gonna have to be done in a high priority way. It's gonna have to be a lot of bot protection going on, and potential sites crashing and all that type of stuff. If they give it a general release because of what's happening with these pop-up situations.
Yeah, and I think the resale store in its 300s. So you're looking at 280 to 300, which is probably going to translate to
promotion for that because Air Max 90 is already 180. 95 rather is already 180.
Yeah. The thing is, I find it hard to knock somebody's greatness. And let's be honest, Cortez and Clint 419. This is absolute greatness. Like I'm talking about the way what you've done to this point. These young entrepreneurs come up from the UK and doing numbers all around the world. Has got this collaboration with Nike. You can't knock that greatness. That's absolute greatness. That's what everybody who's trying to get to where they want to get to wants to aspire to. The greatness levels. Do you see what I'm saying? Levels and levels and levels. You can't knock that. Unfortunately, don't damage your blessing with what you're doing, and that's the problem. Because Nike could turn around and say, you know what, I don't like what you're doing. Bang, that's it, gone.
Yeah, waiting for a while would do them some good on the hype front, also.
Yeah,
because with this release or these 3 releases going so crazy, I think bringing something right behind this, especially with the way they release, like I think they need time for that to die down. They need time to be able to figure out a better way to do something organic without it going crazy. And also, I think people need to live with these 3 sneakers that they gave us so far because they are dope. People love them. They're getting a lot of praise. I think one or multiple colorways might end up on a top 10 or some top 10 list at the end of the year. So I think they need to live with their success, continue to build a brand. It's not, the brand ain't based on sneakers. So
no. The brand's the brand. You know what? Let's. I'm gonna, even though I took the Cortez to court, I'm gonna say that range that what Clint 419's done is absolutely amazing. It's phenomenal of where he's come from, what he's done. To have a collaboration with Nike is absolutely greatness. It's a blessing. It's phenomenal. It's one of the come up stories from the UK, right? So let's be honest with that. But I would hate to see that taken away from Cortez by what he's doing, and that's what it is about. And we're from the streets. Like we're from the streets. We understand the mass hysteria. We understand the sneaker culture, but you can't do what was in the past right now because what was in the past. You're not learning your lessons. People are still getting hurt. people still get bro. The pink beams, people, the guys in the States, and I know Air Maxes aren't that hyped in the States either, as much as they are in in Europe, in the UK, right? So you can understand why it was mass hysteria. But guys were like, "Yo, nobody's getting in the States for the pink beams. Nobody's getting in my way. I'm going to trample over people. Don't get in my way." That's the hysteria they're bringing to the occasion. So you already got people that are going there with violence on their mind, bro. See what I'm saying? So you don't need that. I know, but you love. It's amazing when somebody wants your product. If I made something like me and you made something, and it was some people were like, "Yo, I love this. I want it. That's the best feeling in the world." See what I'm saying? Because you made something that everybody wants, and I can understand with Cortez that's what he's feeling at this moment in time. But yeah, bro, yeah, we could talk about this all day long. Like, I just feel like it should have been done better. You should do better. To definitely do better with your release, so that people get their sneakers safely, and that's the most important thing. Though nobody needs to get hurt over sneakers, bro. In this modern day age, nobody.
Nah, should have been. They could have. I don't know, man. Like you say, it's long conversation, man. I think we didn't have enough conversation this week.
Yes, true that. Guys, thank you for tuning. Let me just say a quick special thank you to everyone that keeps tuning into the Shooter podcast, vibing with us. Obviously, now this moment in time, I think we've got about 30 episodes up on the audio channels. So it's hopefully by the next couple of months, everything will be up, and we will be uploading one episode a week, which will basically mean that we're kind of on track again. But yeah, bro, we've just nearly up to 250 downloads on the audio channels, which is absolutely phenomenal. Which thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for always showing love and support, and obviously on YouTube as well and on all the platforms. Thank you guys. But Q, wrap it up, bro.
Yeah. This is a good one, bro. Another good one. Another one in the books, man. Hey, shout out to everybody out there that's pursuing their dreams, man. Y'all keep doing that. Hey, y'all be safe out here.
Mm-hmm.
Keep sure. Keep sure. What am I talking about? Keep sure. Make sure you have a great day, great month, great year. And keep copping, man. Keep copping all the sneakers that you like. Everybody deserves all the sneakers they want. And they sitting now. They're available.
Yep.
So yeah, man. Take your time, make the right decision. You can actually go to the store and touch it now. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Feel it, smell it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to smell it. It might be a try-on pair.
Bro. Just a quick note. You remember that tune when Busta Rhymes didn't like it goes doof, doof, doof. Yeah, then touch it, feel it. You could do the tune for this, bro. In terms of touch it, feel it, smell it, rub it, put it on your foot. Go Illmatic.
This try on days is back, man.
Yes, 100%. This is beautiful.
For sure, man. Look, we're gonna get with y'all next week. All right.
Peace out, guys. Peace.